Hello, everyone. I hope you all are doing very well. I know that for me today, I'm struggling specifically with the fact that I'm not doing well. Um, Many people would say that, well, if you don't have something that's altogether a good presentation, if you don't have something that's worthy and clean and clean cut and very well edited and all of that stuff, then don't bring it to the internet because you're not worthy if you don't do that. Well, I believe for me right now that what I'm wanting to share is something that people who are broken need to hear, people who are hurting need to hear, people who are struggling with all kinds of difficulties and sins and just trials and tribulations. They need to hear this, that God is for you. He is for you. He's with you. If you call upon Him, He will be there, and He will be with you, and He will never leave you nor forsake you. Specifically today, I'm desiring to share my heart concerning the fact that I have some unforgiveness in my life. I have some real problems with unforgiveness, and I didn't know this was an issue for the most part. I didn't realize that this was a problem for me. It just so happens that it took a lot of healing and a lot of work and a lot of continuous pursuit of God and His life and His truth in order for me to find out that I have some problems with unforgiveness. And I won't get into the details of what that is or what that looks like, but I will say that I know for a fact that I need God to work with me in that area of unforgiveness. I'm working on forgiving that now and forgiving those things more now that have been done to me in the past, but it's something that it's a daily process. It's something that it doesn't, someone doesn't just wake up in the morning and say, oh, I'm going to forgive that person today. That's not how it works. That's not forgiveness. Forgiveness is not saying, oh, he's forgiven, I forgive him, or I forgive her. There's more to it than that. There's more to it than that, because in the same way, there's more to the fact that Jesus died on the cross for us. It wasn't just a quick thing that happened. I mean, he suffered. He felt the pain of life, his life being drained from him. He felt the pain of the cross and the whips and the nails and the spear. And so I'm wrestling with the idea of unforgiveness, and so I want to say to all of you, wherever you are, don't believe that this facade, this fake masquerade that people go through, where people are saying and acting as though they've got everything all together, that everything's fine, that there's no issue, because all sin and all struggle and all human brokenness is common to man. It's all something that people deal with. All of these struggles and all of these pains that we deal with as human beings are all common to us. They're all real issues that we face. And for me, it's something that goes way back to my past. So I guess I'm working through this. I'm processing through this because I know that Jesus says to me, if I forgive, I will be forgiven. I can't expect God to forgive me if I'm not willing to forgive other people. And I can't expect other people to treat me with kindness if I'm not willing to extend that kindness and that grace and that mercy to them. So, but concerning these things, I'm just broken. My heart is sometimes it feels like it's being ripped apart because I'm dealing with all kinds of issues that go way back to my childhood, things all through my life since before I became a believer. And I know, yes, people would say that you just claim the blood of Jesus over you and that'll heal everything, it'll change everything, and that's true. But the blood of Jesus wasn't shed in a split second. It was shed over a period of time, and we are called to walk in the likeness of His death and join Him in the likeness of His resurrection. That doesn't mean that we're just a quick fix, going to put a Band-Aid on it and everything's okay. No, absolutely not. We have to be willing to fight and to follow and to pursue the path that God has for us. And so for me, what that looks like today is just coming before you all and saying, I'm not going to pretend like everything's okay when the only thing that makes me okay is Jesus. And He is, of course, the fulfillment of all of the good and wonderful gifts that God's given me. But that's something that I have to walk into. I can't just expect that to be all of a sudden with me in every way, and for me to be very close and to Him and brought to a place of great peace. Peace has to be fought for. Every single time in history that peace has happened in the land, it's been bought by blood. So I'm fighting for peace in my life through the blood of Jesus. And what that does for me is that gives me the assurance that I'm not faking it. I'm not faking a form of peace that's not true peace. I'm pursuing peace that is from God and that lasts and that will always endure because it was fought for, it was pursued, it was vigilantly pursued in my life. So I hope you all are doing well. I won't always share videos that are just completely without emotion or without true transparency. Maybe that's what it is maybe it's I'm being transparent, I'm being honest, and I'm not holding anything back, but I'm saying, look, you know, God is the one who can bring clarity and can bring healing, can bring peace to your life. It's not going to be found through pretending that there's no pain, there's no wounding there, because everyone has wounds. Everyone has brokenness. God bless you all.